Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are working on some corn today. We're actually right here in front of the farm somewhere, right there. Anyways, I just did a power shutdown, so I'm gonna get out here and see what kind of job we're doing. I think we're doing a pretty good job. I checked last night. We started on this field last night. It's about 90 acres. We got 40 done, so we should knock this out today as long as we have enough room in the bins. So let's get out here and see how good of a job we're doing. Alright, so with the power shutdown, I literally just slow the throttle down and shut the machine off, and it stops right where it was. So that way we can see what kind of header loss we got. So I can see we've got one kernel here coming from the head. There's one there. Nothing terrible. And there's a few here and there. So we got to keep in mind, like 2 there in a square foot. There's a couple there. Running my head as slow as I can, so there's not much I can do there. So now we'll come back here, but where the combine has already ran. Let's see. Go back here a little ways, and we'll see what we can find here. I don't think we're gonna find much more than what's coming from the headers, because it's not showing any loss. There's one kernel there, one kernel there. There's a kernel here. I mean 3 kernels there. That's probably 2 square feet. So I mean that's not bad at all. Cobs are broke up a little bit, but we have a chopper on the back of this combine, so you're gonna get these chopped up like that. The only thing is sometimes you'll get them like this, and that's when you know sometimes that you'll have some your rotor's a little bit too tight. But anyways, we're gonna get in here. We'll check over here, see if we're throwing any corn out over here on this side, on the edge of where the combine runs. So not seeing much of anything. There's one kernel, not much, like 1 or 2 kernels. So now we'll come back here, we'll open up the back of the combine and look inside. Alright, so we seem to be doing a pretty good job. We might have the rotor, the concave, a little bit too tight. It's kind of chopping up some of them cobs a little bit, but that's why I get in the back, so I can look at it before it gets to the chopper and see what the cobs look like. We are showing it off, all the cobs, so that's the main thing I wanted to look at. But anyways, so we're doing a really good job. That's just a good way to tell how we're doing. So we gotta get this thing fired back up. We gotta make sure we do it one at a time and speed it up as soon as we do. We gotta speed it up, that way we don't plug something up, because it's still full of material whenever we shut it down like that. So speed it up as soon as it kicks on, and we're ready to go again. I might slow this rotor down about 280 there and see what that does for us. Alright, we're just running the little grain cart because the other one's down south. We figure we might go down there next, so we already had this one at home for the beans. So can't run beans because it's been raining the past couple days. Well, it's been real cloudy after the rain, so had to have some time to dry down. We might, Dad might get in some beans later this afternoon. He'll give them a shot and see. But anyways, we're running seed beans right now, so we can't use the grain cart. So we figured just use this one while we're around home. Alright, we've got about 2 passes left here on this field, so we are getting close. Cody's over there running the Salford, knocking these stalks down. We will knock them down with that first, and then come back and spread the wheat down, and then we'll work that in with the McFarland. Then we'll either we'll chop part of this and combine part of it for wheat. So anyways, this corn is making really good down in here. Like I said, got about 2 passes, so hopefully we got enough room. We got all the wet holding bins full, so we just filling trucks right now. So hopefully we'll have enough room on the trucks and get everything in and let the dryer work tonight and see what the weather does. All right, well, it's trying to rain a little bit today. It's kind of mist and kind of nasty outside. We're not supposed to get more than a tenth of rain, but anyways, came down here, worked on the dryer. I got the meter roll sensor fixed. We just had it ignoring it, but I got that fixed this morning. Loading out some beans and just working on some miscellaneous stuff today. So Dad cut some beans yesterday. He didn't cut very many because they're really running pretty hard. They were a little bit wet yesterday after all the rain and the cloudy days. So we need a good frost to get these beans kind of matured and get rid of all them green stems, because it's cutting real hard, running real hard through the combine. You can't go but like 2 miles an hour. So anyways, he did get like a load ran yesterday of seed beans, so that's good, but we still got a long way to go. All right, we gotten moved and we're rolling on corn again. Out here north of Corden, we got a few hundred acres to knock out up here. It's pretty dry, so we're putting it straight in the bin out here, and everything's going pretty well. So. Watch this line here. Just an internet line, but gotta kind of watch it. Anyways, we went and got the big cart, so we're running the big cart today. Figured we ought to grab it for coming out here. So about 7 o'clock right now, so we've been rolling probably since about 1 o'clock. So we finally got everything ready and going. So I think we've let's see how many bushel we've ran today. We've ran about 8,000 bushel today, so not too bad for starting at 1 o'clock. Still rolling out here tonight, about 8 o'clock. Probably quit here pretty soon.
Coming up on what looks like a decent sized hole in that bottom, Brad.
Alright, Colton says there's a hole. So anyways, just unloaded. Probably do a truck or 2 more and then we'll probably call it for tonight. So get around this hole here. Alright, well, I forgot the battery for my leaf blower, so I had to walk over here and get it. The combine's out there. So anyways, Dad's been unloading trucks all day, so he said he was worn out, so we're gonna call it a night here. Alright, it is Sunday morning. We just got this one sprayer winterized, unfolded it and turned on all the sections. Got it all winterized. They're talking like some cold weather tonight, so we figured we probably ought to get it done. We haven't done the other one. It's sitting down south of Laconia in the other barn, but it's all enclosed. It should be fine for tonight anyways. So we need to get this washed when we get a chance, but we're gonna go try to shell a little bit of corn today and then probably switch over to beans again. Let the combine warm up a little bit. Brought the other grain cart out here to run a little bit today. All right, it is Monday. We had some trouble yesterday, but anyways, I've switched over to beans. There's Dad in the other combine. He's got moved out here. Where we were running corn is just back behind us, but we switched over because we got some good weather. We're gonna knock out all these seed beans here, hopefully. We're starting here in this about 45-acre field, and we're gonna work on this, hopefully get this done here in about an hour or so, and move across the road. We got a few fields right here in one area, so we should be able to knock them out pretty good in the next couple of days. I had a bearing go out yesterday on my clean grain elevator while I was running corn. Well, it didn't really go out all the way, but I was cleaning out to switch over to seed beans, and I just so happened to reach up and shake the auger and sure enough, the bearing was loose. So anyways, we had to replace that this morning. They actually had one out at John Deere, so we were able to get that replaced. So we're back going now with 2 combines on beans. Dad was working another field last night, so we got him moved out here. Definitely makes it easier when we got the 2 combines in the same field, because we only had to bring the trucks to one place. So my papa's running trucks right now. He's keeping up pretty good, so not much trouble there. All right, we got that 45 acres done. Now we moved over across the road to a 60-acre field. Me and Dad are knocking it down. If it weren't for all the dust, you can see the sunset. Got a slight breeze, but not much more than that. Kind of miss the sunset, but it's kind of there still. The dust is definitely here. Definitely starting to settle. Beans are doing pretty good. Wish they could get a little bit more moisture in them. They started at 13 today, and now we're down to 10.5, so hopefully they'll pick up a little bit overnight. But it's just gonna keep going down every day with this dry weather. So hopefully we can get these all cut here in the next couple of days, and we'll be done with our seed beans. So when I say seed beans, what I mean is we're growing these for a company, and they're going to use them again next year for seed for other farmers to plant. So this is one, all we grow is one variety. We did these last year, and we're doing them again this year. It's a different variety this year. They're a 4.7 maturity, so we're a little bit farther south. We're going to be hauling these to Albion, Illinois. So we grow these longer season ones. We're a little bit farther south. So anyways, yeah, these are getting taken in and cleaned. That's why we're trying to get a pretty good sample. We don't want to crack the beans, because they can always sort out all the trash, but you can't put a bean back together after you crack it. So we try to minimize the cracks, but it's very hard whenever they get down to 10 and 11% like this. So we kind of got to keep an eye on that, keep the rotor speed as low as we can. But anyways, that's what I mean whenever I say seed beans. We had about 600 acres of them this year, and then we've got about 350 acres left of our commercial regular beans left. That's counting the double crops, I think. So, well, no, that's just our regular full season beans. We got about 350 acres of them, and then we got 250 acres of double crops, but those will be a while. So once we get done with these seed beans, we'll head back south, and that's where the rest of the regular commercial beans are. So we're getting close on beans. We got some good weather to run this week. As long as everything holds together, we should get a good chunk of them done, and hopefully I can switch back to some corn. All right, the final pass. Dad's finishing up there, and I gotta go down that way a little bit, but that'll be it for this 65-ish acres, I think, and we'll call it a night. All right, so we got that 65 acres done. We got that 45 acres done. So we're hopping across the road. We're gonna start on this 50-acre field. It's really nice. We don't have to take our heads off to get to all these fields. So we're not gonna do this whole thing tonight, but we're gonna get an in row on here, get some room, and get parked for tonight, and then we'll get started in the morning. It doesn't look like there's gonna be much due tonight, so we should be able to get a pretty good start tomorrow. All right, we got through and got parked. There's Daddy's blowing up his combine. I'm gonna go now. I did get smart, and I brought my big mask. So we're gonna get this blowed off and call it a day. All right, you got the combine serviced. Well, not serviced, but I had to put fuel in them and do a couple things. I gotta pick it up and put a couple sickle sections on, and then we're ready to go. So I just checked the beans. they're ready. So go ahead and get started here. All right, well, we had to put a center belt in Dad's draper, and so after that we got started and got that 50-acre field done over there. So we're in a 68-acre field now. So we just had to come right across the road. So we're working on this. It's about 6:15, so I don't know how much longer we'll be able to cut into the night, depending if the dew comes or not, because these are cutting really hard. They got all these leaves and stuff on them, and they're running through really hard. I can only go like 2.5 miles an hour or the feeder house plugs up. So anyways, it's not really the best cutting. They're yielding pretty good, but not as good as they should be for how hard they're pulling down. But anyways, we're knocking them out. I don't know if we'll get done with this field tonight or not, though. All right, well, we ended up getting this 68-acre field done. So it's not getting tough at night real early like usual. So Dad's getting the grain cart unloaded. We decided to bring it over here. That way we didn't have to drive so far to get to the semi, because they're making pretty decent. So anyways, we are shutting it down for tonight. Got this done. We got a out here we've got a 55-acre field and a 20-acre or 30-acre field. So I think we might split up tomorrow and get those done. And then we got a 20-acre field at home and a 27-acre field at home, and then that'll be all of the seed beans. So we're getting close to finishing those up. All right, we're started again this morning. We've loaded one truck. We moved over to about a 50-acre field. We're in the middle of loading that blue cat there, so hopefully we'll get this done here pretty soon. Dad's working on a 30-acre piece, trying to get that done, and then he's gonna head back to the main farm. We got a couple fields around there he's gonna do, and I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. We're kind of gonna figure that out whenever we get done, depending on what time it is. All right, well, we got this 52 acres done. So I just got it unloaded, got it on the truck. So we're gonna get the head on the trailer over there, right there, and I think we're gonna head back to the farm with this. Dad's got the other combine at a 20-acre field kind of on the way to the farm. So I'm gonna head back to the farm and hopefully we'll finish up seed beans today. All right, got the head off. I'm gonna go grab the truck real quick and bring it over here. That way, whenever they get here, they should be here in a few minutes. They don't have to walk all the way over here. All right, here's the rest of the seed beans. We got back to the farm and we got them done. Well, Cody's still finishing up a little bit over there, but that's the last of them. All right, well, we ended up having a slight issue. I tried to cut some of the double crops that are just across the waterway here, and they're definitely too wet. Dad wanted me to cut some so he could get over there to mow a little piece that's inside the field, and they're like too wet. I just spent like an hour trying to get them out of the tank. So finally I got them out and ran another bin full or so, and I'm calling it a night. So Cody just quit. He's over here somewhere, but we're gonna blow these things off and call it a day, and we'll get started tomorrow. So acting like some rain moving in on Friday, so hopefully we can get some done tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, so hopefully we can get some more beans done tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So see you tomorrow. All right, we're back at it this morning. greased the combine this morning, both of them. They were due. So anyways, we were just working on this little field here. Those are double crops down there, and they are not ready to run, which we figured out last night the hard way. But anyways, we're gonna get this dumped off here and move to the next field down past the farm, like 25 acres or so. All right, we've gotten moved to the next fields. I did the little field down at the bottom, about 8 acres, and it made a whole triaxle load, so that's good. And then we started up here on this field in the top, kind of a rolling field, and we got up here and it's doing really good too. So I think we're gonna fill a whole semi, and then we're gonna be back to corn. So this could possibly be the last time I'm hooked up to a bean head, but you never know. All right, we're back to corn. We got somebody watching us over here. There's an eagle standing out here in the field. I don't know if he got him something over there or what, but anyways, we're back on corn, back in this 115 acre field. We were over half done with it, but let's see if we can't finish it up today. I don't know. It's 7 o'clock. They're talking rain tonight, so hopefully we can get a good chunk of it out and possibly get it done. Just depends here. We'll see how it goes. All right, well, I think we've got enough to get the bin full that we're working on here. We're putting this corn in, so like 23,000 or something like that. So we're gonna call it a night here. It is 11 o'clock, so we got a load on the truck and the grain cart, so we're gonna get that unloaded, and then we should have enough. That way, they're talking some rain coming in here tonight. I don't think it's gonna be much of anything, so I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna blow the combine off good, leave it outside, and then we'll see what it does. I don't think it's gonna amount to much, so we'll probably run tomorrow, but we'll be able to at least get the bin full and switch the auger over in the morning. That way we're not trying to do that during the middle of the day, so it should work out okay if the bin gets full. All right, well, it decided to rain a little bit more last night, so went ahead and cleaned up the sprayer, just pulled it in the barn here for now till we get a permanent winter location for that. But anyways, got that cleaned up. It rained a little bit more this morning, so planning on starting up on corn again this afternoon. All right, well, we went and finished up our like 25 acres we had left. We had that back there, a little bit left from last night, and then we had a 10 acre across the road. So we're just getting everything unloaded now. And we switched bins. We took the auger down off the bin. So, all right, well, yesterday was Sunday, today's Monday, so we worked on this Salford a little bit yesterday, not a whole lot. Anyways, I'm gonna call this video here, so thanks for watching this week. I think I'm gonna try to start doing just a weekly video, so I'll get some clips in from every day of the week, and then probably try to get it posted by Wednesday of the next week or something like that. So just plan on that. So anyways, we'll get a new video started here of getting this seeder on, and thanks for watching. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.